Welcome class back to Chapter 8, Using Styles and Style Sheets for Design. This video will cover our third lesson, which is Use Live View and Inspect Mode. So Dreamweaver Creative Cloud has many features that come with Live View. We can insert page elements in Live View, so we can insert paragraphs, we can insert images, we can insert divs. Okay, we can format those page elements with Live View Property Inspector, and we can edit page elements in Live View. We can view a selector for a paragraph of text. We can add or edit classes and IDs to page elements in Live View. We can directly edit text and change some image properties. We can cut, copy, and paste text in Live View. Live View also has an inspect mode, which helps us identify HTML elements and their associated CSS styles. When you select the Turn on Inspect Mode button on the document toolbar or the common toolbar, while a page is open in Live View, you have an entirely different view of your page elements. As you place your pointer over a page element, the element is highlighted with the CSS box model attributes displayed in color. So here is an example of when we have inspect mode on and we hover over the banner. Okay, it comes up with header.fluid.header_div. Okay, so header is the tag, and fluid is the class, as well as header_div is the class. Gives us the dimensions. Okay, so we're going to practice this when we get into our examples too. Notice that the padding for the header div is in yellow. If the CSS Designers panel is also open while we are in inspect mode, the properties for that page element that you're hovering over will appear in the properties pane, okay, and that's your right column of your CSS Designers panel. The sources at media and selectors pane also reflect the location and the name of the selector for that active page element. This is a great way to make changes to a selector rule properties and immediately see how those changes affect a page element's appearance on the page. So let's go ahead and jump into our examples, and that is page 20. We are going to be on the About Us page. Okay, we're not going to do step 2 because that is no longer available in Creative Cloud. So we're going to jump right to step 3. We're going to place our insertion point right before after. We're going to use Code View to make sure that we're outside of the paragraph, and then we're going to insert a new image. So we have after, then we're going to jump down into Code View and make sure that we're outside of the P tag. Okay, and then we're going to insert the new image. Okay, so insert panel and then to image. And then we are going to again navigate to the data files. And this one is Boardwalk. So now Boardwalk is inserted into our page via Live View. Okay, we are going to click on and edit the attributes. So we want to make sure that we have our alternate text, which is board, walk to the beach. Okay. We are going to then apply the image float right class. So we'll click on plus and start typing image, and there is, oh, I typed it wrong, image float right. Okay, so now we have our image floated to the right. Okay, so that's through page 22. Now we're going to edit text via Live View. So click in the box, okay, and you'll get a orange border. This shows you that you are in edit mode. So what I need to do is I need to change the time. So, and place the insertion point in front of 9 o'clock, okay? And we're going to change that to 8 o'clock. Okay, so that's in edit mode in your Live View. I'm going to click out, and now it's a permanent kind of update there. Now we'll look at inspect mode. So if you do not have this toolbar over here, okay, you can either come up to your workspaces and you can say reset standard, or you can go to window and go to toolbars and make sure that common is selected. Okay, so this is inspect mode. Okay, and I am going to hover over this image right here. Okay, and this image tells me that it's an image with the class of image underscore float to it, and it gives me the dimensions. Okay, I am going to open up the CSS Designers panel. I'm going to drag that out here. And I'm going to go ahead and go over the image again. And I'm going to see that these are the properties associated with that particular object that I am hovering over. Okay, so I can see that the float, okay, is left. It has the border of thin solid and has a color. There's margins applied to it as well. Okay, and then it has a max width. Okay, a max width also assigned to it. Now if I hover over the paragraph, I can see that those are the computed properties. And we'll talk about computed here in the next lesson. But those are the properties that are associated. Now, page 25 has to do with the DOM panel. Okay, so whenever we see element quick view button, we're referring to our DOM panel. I'm going to go ahead and drag this back over. Oh, nope, it's not docking. Looks like it's supposed to, but it's not. There. Well, now it's on its own, and it's not what I wanted. Right there. Okay. So the DOM panel just shows, again, the nesting of our tags, right? So we go all the way down. We are in div content fluid. We are in div fluid intro paragraph. Here's the menu, and then here's all of our paragraphs, and these are the images. This is the current image we're on right now. So if I click on the plus here, we can add elements in here as well through our DOM panel. But here is the next image, and then of course the class that's being applied to it as well. So you have multiple avenues in Dreamweaver to actually see what's being applied to your object on the page. Every element that's on your page is considered an object because we can apply styles to it. We can apply apply JavaScript to it if we wanted to. So every element is considered an object, and these objects are listed over here via the tags. Okay, that is lesson 3.